And we welcome you to our Junior A, Junior B preview of the finals here in Ottawa. It's Lee Versage here on OSN with our OSN Junior Insider, the Mac Daddy, the Big Mac, Steve McKenzie. How are you, Stevie?
I'm doing well. Doing good.
It's your time of year.
Yes. It's a great time of year.
Oh, it's incredible. The calendar has turned here into the month of April, and what that means for Junior A, Junior B, CCHL, Junior B is the finals are starting.
Yes, they are.
Both of them are starting tomorrow, or the semifinals at least, in the CCHL, and then the finals in the Junior B. Both get going tomorrow. Yep. Is that a tough one? Like, I got to pick between work. I got to pick between the semifinals of the CCHL. I got to pick between the finals. One's in Castleman, though. So
I know
Castleman, Smith Falls are in the final of the Ottawa Junior B area. And what a couple of matchups, especially one of them, the Kemptville 73s in Rockland. To take on the Nationals in one of the CCHL semifinals, the Ottawa Junior Senators taking on Smith Falls. How about the Bears organization being in both the finals?
It's a good year
in junior and the semifinals in the CCHL.
Right. It's a nice feather in the cap for them, especially I think to be honest, the expectations going into the year, especially for Junior B, were it's was development. They weren't so obviously everyone wants to win. But being one of the three teams that has a Junior B feeding into the Junior A, they were concerned about developing their guys. And so for them to make it to the finals now, and pretty convincingly, that's great. I mean, they got to be playing with house money right now.
I don't know if people saw Lewis in the background, but that's our junior hockey mascot.
Yes.
He'll be in and out. He likes to be a star, and then next see there he is, and then he kind of fades away. So he'll be here throughout most of the junior recap. So let's talk first of all about the Junior B final, because you and I have been to a lot of these games, especially on the one side. You got the powerhouse in Castleman against the Smith Falls Bears, who I have to be honest, when I started watching them in the playoffs, I didn't expect them to get to the finals. They didn't look as strong to me. But let's start with Castleman.
Really came on in the second half.
Let's start with Castleman and what makes them such a tough opponent. They seem to roll through the regular season and their side of the bracket to get to the finals.
Built to win. I think, in the last 10 years, they've won 7 out of the 10 championships. And they're a team that seems to go for it every year. So with that, they're not as concerned with their 09s. It's an older roster.
Right.
And they want to, they're not interested in so much, not to say they're not interested in development, but they want to win. And that is the MO, and they are doing a good job of it.
How do they do it?
Coach of the year.
How do they do it every year? Like, it seems, because as a novice kind of junior fan at this level, it would seem to me, I follow the OHL a lot back in the day, that teams have that window where they go for it.
Right.
And then they have to rebuild.
Which is usually the junior hockey, right? It's such a small window.
What's going on in Castleman so that they don't do that? Like, how do they maintain
consistency
that?
Helps. The guy, Jeff Sagan, who's the head coach there now in his 4th year, just won coach of the year.
Yeah.
But was also there for 6 years as an assistant before. A lot of familiarity. And with anything, good scouts, finding the guys. And also when you have that kind of reminiscent of, other powerhouses in the junior A as well, word gets out, guys want to go there, right? Guys that want to win, you become a destination. So it's a little column A, a little column B. And you have to be diligent and out there and always looking for new players.
They beat the Ottawa Junior Senators in 5 games in the semifinals. Quick shout out to my good friend Tasso Vasilius, the head coach of the junior centers, always doing a great job back from the local hero days.
Yes.
But he's no longer a restaurant manager. He is a very, very good head coach. So for the junior Sens, I thought they were a pretty good team. Some of the things I saw from them, but they just ran up against, that Castleman team.
Yep.
Who are some of the players on Castleman that we should be watching out for in the final? Because I think they come in pretty heavily favored into this. Not that there's odds
no
coming in, but look, I think everyone thought at the beginning of these playoffs that if there were no upsets, Arm Pryor and Castleman were going to meet each other
for sure
in the finals.
Arm Castleman go back all the way to the start of the year.
Yeah, and Arm Pryor lost a couple of heavyweight players. And got upset. We'll talk about that in a minute. But who on Castleman are the players that people should be watching, looking into as they get to the finals? They, as you said, incredible that they've had this much consistency over the last decade.
Yeah. The one interesting thing with Castleman, as so far in the play, which shows the balance or depth, if you will, is they don't have any of their out of the top 5 point getters so far in the playoffs. No one from Castleman is there.
Really?
Turpin, the top goal scorer, has 8. He's there. He's second in goals, but none of them may crack the top 5, which I think sometimes you see 1, 2, 3, and then that's it though. And the team is right not there. So I think that speaks volumes for the team. And their goalie, Boudreau, rocking a .929 save percentage right now. 8 wins.
It's intimidating.
And they're 8 out of 9 games.
Yeah.
So that's
intimidating.
Keep your eye on the net. Yeah.
Goalie that has a .930 save percentage. I mentioned off the top, it's not a disrespect to Smith Falls, but I think they got a little bit fortunate that Renfrew beat Arm Pryor.
For sure.
It was a tough series against Richmond for Smith Falls. They were able to get through that series against Richmond, and then probably got a break in facing Renfrew rather than Arm Pryor. But they were able to take They were able to take care of business pretty quick in that series, and
having the advantage of 4 less games.
Yeah,
as well, with Renfrew having to play essentially the wild card, if you will, against taking out Athens to get in. And it just goes to show, though, that sometimes the hardest one's the first round, and I shouldn't speak of that. Now they're in the finals. Now they're playing the favorite from September, when some of these guys on Smith Falls didn't even know if they'd be playing for Smith Falls.
Well, that's it. And I think the one thing that you mentioned that I think is really good is that they've had like a week to prepare for this.
Yeah.
Like they have had more than their share of time to go, okay, we got through the Richmond series.
Yeah.
We took care of Renfrew in 4 straight. And now we got a week or more to prepare for, and they probably thought Castleman was going to be the team. We've been to a bunch of those games for the Smith Falls Bears. Yeah. We saw them against Richmond. We saw them against Renfrew. The one guy that stuck out to me, you got the born kids, Caleb and Timothy, who are leading.
Yeah.
But I did notice Jordan Parsons from defense, number 77, a guy that's always seemed to be in the right place, especially offensively, but in his own end as well.
Yeah.
Third on the team in scoring. He's tied with the other 2 guys with 7 goals. Lincoln Chalmers has 8, but he's got 7 goals from the back end.
Yeah.
And he really impressed me.
Yeah. Big kid too. Yeah. And I liked him, and also Coulson, the 09, and an 09 as well on defense. The 2 of them together, that's both in the play. Coulson not contributing as much offensively. Well, it's still 10 points, but smooth skating. Not not making too many mistakes.
Yeah.
Pretty mistake free. And if they do, it's nothing that's rolled off the shoulder and right back at it.
Yeah. So I think you look for both Caleb and Timothy Bourne, and then the two kids we just talked about, Jordan Parsons and Nick Colson on defense. And if those guys are going, maybe they can push Castleman here. We look forward to it.
Stranger things have happened. You know?
It starts out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Thursday, April 2nd in Castleman. And then it'll be back Saturday, April the 4th, back in Smith Falls. They'll wait till Tuesday after the Easter long weekend for game 3 in Castleman, and then Thursday in Smith Falls.
Yeah.
So look forward to that series. I hope Smith Falls can push them at least a little bit.
Yeah, me too. I think they can, you know.
So,
and they're you never know.
You were telling me before, because here I am. I'm like, so where does the winner go?
Yeah.
Where does the winner go, Steve?
Wherever they like, wherever the party is.
So that's it.
But
this is the finals, and there's no
not to the
more...
golf course yet, because winter's hanging around forever. But in the Eastern Ontario Junior Hockey League, that is the top of the mountain.
Top of the mountain.
Once you get that,
okay. Well, we look forward to it then.
Yeah.
For all all of those kids.
In about 2 weeks, someone's having a nice party.
Nice party. I've been to Castleman for a couple of parties.
Have you?
Yeah. It's quite a town.
Yeah.
It's quite a town. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to the CCHL.
Yep.
The semifinals. We mentioned off the top, the Smith Falls Bears are hosting the Ottawa Junior Senators in one of them, but I think the marquee one, and correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Insider, the Kentville 73s, coached by Sean Donovan, go up against the Rockland Nationals. And this has been the team to beat all year long in basically across Canada in Junior A. The Rockland Nationals have been dominant. You and I were at the Top Prospects game.
Yes.
That they had 8.
Yeah. Half the team.
Yeah.
At one point, every person on the ice for their respective division was from Rockland.
Okay, so let's start.
Doing well.
Let's start with the Rockland Nationals and why they are so good.
Because they score because they score more goals than the other team. They get again, they are they carry the powerhouse of they make no bones about it. They're going for it. They want to go for it every year.
And they did
have
so
guys
this
that
year,
have, and they did. Yeah.
How?
They may have sacrificed the future a bit to do it. I think some of these good junior A CCHL programs now, what they're willing to do is go a little farther than they normally would have. Everything's changed so much in the last few years with the rules and eligibility and everything else. But they're bold in what they believe in and are willing to make certain moves that affect right now. They're not how that's going to look in a couple of years for them, I don't know. But
what moves did they make at the beginning of the year? Because they did sacrifice a lot of their draft picks, did they not?
They did. They traded away the first 3 picks of last year's draft for players now. And they just, I mean, when you watch them play, that's a team that gels like this, gels well together. Like everybody knows where everyone is on the ice. That's a team that gets along well. Everyone's, again, and not a young team. They're not, I don't, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think they have a single 09 on the team and maybe a couple 08. That's it.
Really?
Yeah. So
that's pretty incredible, actually.
Yeah. Maybe.
No, but this is
a team.
This is a team that has
basically 19, 20-year-olds.
Yeah, had this standard all year. Like we are going for it. We're not just there to make the playoffs. We're not just there to do a bunch of stuff. We're
going as far back as last year. Like at the end of last, it was known that no, we're going to do this again. That was
right.
Word on with those in the know. And those are, on the street, that the word was out that was their full intention to because they really believed in the group they had, and it's shown. I mean, they're maybe another month away from finding out. 3 weeks, if that, if that's all going to pay off. As of right now, I don't see really anyone getting in their way. But I did see, Carlton Place, who snuck into the playoffs. They managed to steal one from them in the last series. So, they got one, but I get like teams like that to do it for.
Right.
I don't see it.
So what about the
good on them.
What about the Kempville 73s? Because they were well represented at the top prospects game as well. What about that team? Have you seen that team in action?
I've seen quite a bit. Yeah. Good. They got really good goaltending this year, which is going to help them. Ryland Donovan had a great year for them. And they also have a little more. They weren't afraid to have a couple 09s, younger kids around. They have a good balance. And another group that all seem to get along, a tight group.
Right. Is this the second?
Welcoming, like it's a, top to bottom. Good. Speaking of executives, their GM won Executive of the Year this year. And it's like I could see them. They give them a run for their money.
Is this the second best team in the CCHL? Kempville.
I would say so. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Put you on the spot.
Yeah. Yeah. And coming in now, yeah, absolutely. I would say so. They have a few strong defense, good mix of scoring and size.
Mm-hmm.
And they have like there's one line in particular too, fast, not the biggest guys, but man, they work. 3 buzzsaws and everyone. Not that Rockland's not, but it's also a pretty complete lineup.
Right.
Rolling 4 lines and can, a great mix of size and speed.
The other semifinal has the Smith Falls Bears and the Ottawa Junior Senators.
Yeah.
Like we talked about, what a great kind of transition program here for Smith Falls to have both of their junior B team in the final and the junior A team in the semifinal.
Yeah.
Drop a little interest in the town of Smith Falls in the month of April. What do you know about
this? Good time to beat the rank.
What do you know about this series?
Well, I feel like Kempville, they're not that they're, waiting to be the sacrificial lamb for Rockland, but 2 good teams. I could see Smith Falls coming out on top again. They've been pretty strong all year.
Yeah.
Not that they're not a big surprise there. And the Junior Sens, actually, they have a great team too. Fast. Pretty complete. Good goalie when he's on. So I think that'll actually be, as far as that could be a pretty close series. I feel like that could go 6 or 7.
The teams might not be like they're paired well against each other.
Exactly.
Is what you're saying.
Yeah. That's not the obvious. Sometimes the flashy so isn't always the best, right?
Yeah. Well, we'll see if Kempville can give Rockland, a shot, and then
I think for sure. I'll give them a shot.
The town of Kempville has kind of rallied around the 73s as well.
For sure.
I love that part about Junior A and Junior B, where
especially this time of year.
Right.
Yeah. You really get to see it come out, and the rinks are full. And
yeah, it's just nicer to go outside. It's nicer. It's nicer to go to the rink.
Yeah.
Support your team. The atmosphere is better at the rink.
Oh, for sure.
You can see, and we'll kind of leave it with this. This is what I've noticed a lot is just how much it means to the kids. Like when they're on the ice, they've battled all year long.
Yep.
We went to a game that had a triple overtime. and it was like the kids were just leaving it all out on the ice, right? So, I love that. Like, I love going and seeing how much it means to everyone there.
For sure.
The fans who have supported them during the regular season,
Yeah.
they get, oh my God, team's in the finals. Like,
Yeah.
we get to watch our team in the finals. Like, maybe they can win it.
Yeah. And just the momentum starts building. And because for a lot, and it's what's great about it. These smaller, obviously, small towns that, sure, the big city's not far away, but for a lot, it means a lot because it's a local pride thing, right? Even though a lot of kids aren't necessarily from there, but the ones that aren't, chances are going to school there. They built in the community. It can all come together pretty quick. And for some of these kids, this is the biggest reward. Some will go on, and some
Right.
And some obviously, right, the natural progression, some won't. And so this will be their, that'll be the top achievement. And it's not a bad one to have to win it at any level, but this level, that's something to be proud of.
Now, in the CCHL, the winner goes on.
Yes.
This is not an Ottawa Junior B.
No.
Do they go right to a national final, or isn't there like a
it used to be the Fred Page Cup.
The Fred Page
the
Cup.
Eastern Canada.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah. Which used to be a great tournament.
They don't
they don't. Yeah. So that was Ontario or base
East.
Yeah, everything east of Ontario.
Yeah. And
depending on who was hosting, would get the extra team. So always one from the Maritimes, Quebec, but now it's straight to the national, which is another great tournament of itself. But yeah, it's too bad they don't have the Fred Page Cup anymore. But
yeah, because you go there, and I know like we have colleagues in other leagues, and the Trenton Golden Hawks were there last year. They're not going to be there this year, but they were there last year, and it's kind of like the Memorial Cup, right? Like all of a sudden you win your
That's right.
You win your league, and it's like, oh my God, we finally got to the end. Oh, wait a minute, we got to go play all these other great teams.
Yeah, like kind of.
I'm pretty exhausted.
Right? Yeah. Now we get to go play 5 teams or 6, that are just as good, if not better than us.
Right.
Whereas, at least in Junior B, once you're done, you win. That's it.
Right.
But it.
Okay, so who are you picking?
Ooh, prediction time.
Yeah, in the finals of Junior B. Castleman, Smith Falls Bears. Smith Falls. You're going to pick Smith Falls?
Yeah.
No, you're not.
No. Conventional. I got told a long time ago, never bet with your heart, bet with your head. Just some sound financial advice. If you can stick to it. Depending on who the team you root for. For me, it looked, in the long run, that was good financial advice.
Right.
So in my head, I'll take Castleman 4-2.
Okay, Smith Falls gets a couple.
Yep.
Off of them.
Yep. They can. I mean, and they've, like the last series, they really shortened their bench. So I don't know how well, how long the longevity of that is.
Right.
But
so let's get to the semifinals of the CCHL. We got the Ottawa Junior Senators and Smith Falls Bears in 1.
Yep.
Who you got?
Smith Falls. Sure.
And in the other, Rockland. The Nationals against the Kemptville 73s.
Nationals looking to go back to the Nationals. I'm going to have to, they've
been so good all
year.
Well, they've been so good all year
That's
long.
right, yeah.
And you hope for the people of Kemptville that they can get something
Would
done.
love to see it, sure. Because who doesn't like a good upset underdog and all?
Yeah.
But, with my head, I'd have to take Rockland. I would take Rockland the whole way from here on out.
Well,
barring any.
You haven't been on the finals. We haven't done a finals preview. What if Rockland doesn't make it? You can't say that yet.
Well, I will eat my words.
Well,
yeah, that's true.
I'm cheering for Kemptville. I'll tell you that.
Well,
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Sean Donovan.
Yeah. Good bunch down there.
And Rockland, look, it comes with the territory a little bit, but they're a prep school.
Yeah.
Right? Like the other ones aren't. And so there's a little bit of that elitism.
Oh, for sure.
Going on. And that's not through the kids are great. The kids are amazing players.
Yeah.
it's probably too much to put it on them, but they won't get the benefit of the doubt when it comes to like everyone who plays them is the underdog.
Yeah.
And good for Rockland that they've built that program.
For sure. 100%.
So we'll see.
It's been a bit since we've seen that kind of, dominance.
We'll see how that goes. So the finals of
Either way,
Junior B starts tomorrow night, and one of the semifinals in the CCHL also starts tomorrow night. And
Everything
then
east.
The other one is Friday.
Which, if you're
Everything's east. Rockland.
everything's east tomorrow, border an hour.
Castleman.
Yeah. Until
And
Saturday comes back this way.
for the Ottawa Junior Senators, they're in Smith.
Friday.
They're in Smith Falls.
Big Friday night in Smith Falls.
Well,
Should be a good crowd.
it should be a good crowd. Yeah, that'll be awesome.
Should be.
Okay,
And,
Stevie, thanks.
Beautiful ring.
Big
Thank
Mac.
you.
Big Mac.
Thanks, Lee. Yep.
And we look forward to getting you back on to be able to talk about the finals,
Can't wait.
a recap of the Junior B finals,
Yeah.
and
It will
look forward to the CCHL.
be too. It will be pleasantly surprised.
Yeah,
Either way, there'll be some good hockey coming up. So,
exactly.
for sure.
So a little bit of a junior hockey report with our junior insider, Steve McKenzie, here on OSN.